So my name is Rafael Cadaris from refusefascism.org. Over the last few months, a whole series of intellectual hitmen and hitwomen for the fascist Trump and Pence regime have come to UC Berkeley. First it was Milo Yiannopoulos, who was someone who was banned from Twitter for inciting campaigns of racist and misogynist harassment. Then it was David Horowitz, who said that black people should be grateful for slavery. Then it was Coulter, who said things like, immigration to the US is a form of white genocide. And along with these intellectual hitmen for the Trump and Pence regime, hundreds of ready-to-brawl, alt-right white supremacists, neo-Nazis, militia, bikers have rallied in Martin Luther King Park in downtown Berkeley. They have claimed the mantle of the free speech movement and claim that their free speech rights are being suppressed and are being violated. This is nonsense. First of all, the free speech movement was not about the right of any racist to come onto campus whenever and wherever they want to spew their racist poison. It was actually about the right of students to be part of the fight at that time against racism, to be part of the freedom rides, to be part of the civil rights movement. Second, the First Amendment clearly protects people, the right of people to speak out against the government. It protects the right of people from the government imposing laws infringing their free speech rights. It does not protect the rights of agents of the government, operatives for the regime in power, to have their rights to speak protected from protest by the people. The idea that Coulter, an architect and a spokesperson for the Trump and Pence regime, the idea that her free speech rights are being suppressed by the state is absurd. In fact, her anti-immigrant, environment-destroying, war-mongering program is being imposed on humanity by the most powerful state in the history of humanity. Free speech is just a pretext in order for these fascists to get their foothold onto the campus and recruit a new generation of fascist youth. These people do not care about free speech rights. Donald Trump, who relentlessly attacks the media, calling them fake news, who attacks the judges, the separation of power, anyone that criticizes him. Coulter, who says liberals should be thrown in Guantanamo Bay. These are not people that care about free speech. These are people that want to impose a fascist society on this country and on humanity, and that is why they are targeting Berkeley. This must be stopped. Berkeley is being targeted exactly because of its radical history, and if they can make Berkeley bow down, then they will be greatly strengthened in their efforts to normalize fascism in this country. We are here to call on Berkeley, the city of Berkeley, to become a fascist-free zone. Just like there are nuclear-free zones, the city of Berkeley must become a fascist-free zone. And we are here to announce an urgent intervention to change the terms of debate in this society and to politically defeat this fascist assault on the city of Berkeley. Sunsara Taylor, a writer for RevCom.us and a co-initiator of refusefascism.org, also a follower of Bob Avakian, the revolutionary communist leader who actually got his start here at Berkeley and was a veteran of the free speech movement. Sunsara Taylor will be coming to UC Berkeley this Thursday with a talk and a challenge to debate on the theme, why it's right and righteous to drive these fascists off of campus, out of Berkeley, and out of power. And finally, a challenge to Robert Reich, to Elizabeth Warren, to Bernie Sanders, or anyone else who wants to defend the right of these fascists to spew their racist hatred and impose their fascist program. Sunsara Taylor challenges you to debate.